Hello, welcome to another immigration art video. My name is Art Serratelli, and together with Mara Mijal, the two of us, we run the immigration law firm of Serratelli Mijal, PLLC. If you guys have any questions about any aspect of immigration, send us an email or text us a message. And you could communicate with us on social media, Facebook, Messenger, Instagram, LinkedIn. Eventually, all the questions go through email, and then we've got 4 people all day, every day, working through email to get timely responses back to you. So if you've got a question, we'll have an answer. The subject of today's video is an update to a video we made back in 2013 regarding nursing, the nursing profession and immigration in America. Back then I said the system is broken. And no surprise, in Trump world in 2019, the system is still broken, but it's a little better than it used to be. Here's the update, and it's good news. Let's do it. In the prior video, which I've now created a playlist, and in the playlist is this update and the prior video. In the prior video, I mentioned that the green card process is 2 steps. Step 1 is the I-140, and step 2 is the actual request for your green card that you hold in your hand. That's the form I-485, or if you're waiting overseas for the permanent residency, you get an immigrant visa first, and then when you show up in America, you get the green card. So now, why did I say all that just now? Because nurses have a shortcut to a green card. See those 2 steps? If it was a profession other than nursing, there'd be another step. There'd be a Department of Labor step in the beginning. Then there'd be the I-140, and then there would be your I-485 or immigrant visa request for permanent residency. So because you're a nurse, we cut off the first third, no Department of Labor, and you just stick with immigration step 2, which is now step 1 for the nurse, the I-140, and step 2, the request for permanent residency. Now, why is that important? Well, Congress, by law, determined that there's a shortage in the nursing profession. Now, why is that important? That's important because if we can ignore the Department of Labor, you should be able to get a green card really fast if you're a nurse, meaning the I-140, the sponsorship, should take, if you use premium processing, it could take 2 weeks. What? 2 weeks and then you can get in line for a green card? Maybe. So the system is still a little broken. And the maybe is where the breakdown occurs. So In theory, in a perfect world, you could go directly to the I-140, use premium processing, get it processed in 2 weeks, then go immediately to the green card line, and in Trump world, to get the work authorization, the EAD work card based on a pending green card case. In Trump world, that's currently taking, for the love of God, it's taking 5 months, 6 months, 7 months, 8 months to get the work authorization card, EAD card. But once you get it, you can work. To stay here while you're waiting for that green card, you need a legal status. Normally, you graduate from a nursing school, you get OPT, and if using the rules from the other video, which are still valid, if you can get an H-1B for your nursing degree, and I explain how to do that in the other video, then you have an H-1B and you're just waiting for the permission to work via the green card. And then you get the green card itself and you just keep working. Now, why am I saying all this? Because the wait times, that's where the other video showed a breakdown in the system. There's a shortage of nurses, so wouldn't you think the nurses should be on the express train with no waiting time? Wrong. The 2013 video showed nurses with a wait time of 10 years if you were from India. If you were from other countries, it could have been 6 years. No good. No good. That's way too long to wait if there's supposed to be a shortage of nurses. But wait times have gone down in Trump world. Now, did Trump do that because he made the system more efficient? No. I think the wait times went down in Trump world because people are thinking Trump world is crazy world and no one wants to come here anymore. But whatever reason, if you benefit from the decreased wait times, yeehaw. So let's look. Let's take a look at the next slide. It'll show you the March 2019 visa bulletin. The visa bulletin shows how long you gotta wait to get the green card in your hand. Let's take a look. And let's look at the visa bulletin by country to show you what the wait times are for nurses by country of birth. These countries on this list relate to where you're born. Born, country of birth. So, if you're a nurse in America, you have at least a 2-year college degree. You probably have a 4-year college degree, but the entry level nurse could have a 2-year college degree. So going to the chart that I just showed you, the nurses are stuck in the EB3 category. EB3 category is for people who have jobs that require a bachelor's degree. A nurse doesn't require a bachelor's degree. If you could become an RN with a 2-year degree, nursing does not require a bachelor's degree or higher unless it's a specialized nurse, and I talk about that in the other video too. But here's the point. When you look at EB3, there are in the category, there are skilled workers, unskilled workers, and Schedule A nurses are in there. But when I look at this chart, I see third preference. I see third preference, EB3, and I see other workers. Other workers is unskilled, and that means less than a 2-year education in college is required. So other unskilled workers in that line, you would not have nurses, because that line is for people who get jobs that require less than an associate's degree, a 2-year degree. So let's take a look. Where are we looking? The EB3 third preference row, and we're going to go by country. Let's see how long the wait times are now for nurses who want green cards. Going from the chart, farthest column on the right, Vietnam. If you are from Vietnam and you want to be a nurse, the date, remember, we're looking at a chart for March of 2019. There's a C. Oh, that's good. There's a C in the box. So if you're born in Vietnam and you want to be a nurse in America, you get in line, you process the I-140, 2 weeks, you get in line, and 5, 6, 7 months later, because you filed for a green card with the I-485, you're going to get a work card. You could, in theory, get a green card while you're on 1 year of OPT if you're from Vietnam. Message, if you're Vietnamese born, you could get a work card on your way to a green card before OPT expires in a year. That's the message. Let's go one over. The Philippines. How long is the wait for the Filipino nurse? There's a date in that box. It says December 2017. It is now, when I'm filming this video, it is now March of 2019. That means in March of 2019, now in March 2019, people are getting green cards who filed in this category from the Philippines, born in the Philippines. They filed their application for the green card in the end of 2017, the beginning of 2018. That looks like a year and 3 months of waiting. So is that bad? It ain't good, but it's better than it used to be. Check out my other video. And it's in the playlist right here with this one. Mexico. If you want to be a nurse born in Mexico in America, it's current, just like Vietnam. Message, if you're born in Mexico and you want to be a nurse in America, you could get work authorization from a green card process before your OPT expires if you graduate from a United States college or university. Not bad. Let's keep going. The other, India. India. The wait time for India in EB3 is May 2009. What does that mean? That means poor people from India who wanted to be nurses and filed for a green card in 2009 are just getting the green cards now in March of 2019. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? So, what's the message here? Nurses from India, if they get a degree in the United States and OPT for a year is way shorter than a 10-year wait. 2009, these people filed, and they're now getting green cards in 2019. So where are these poor nurses waiting? They're waiting outside America. They're working as nurses in the UAE. They're working as nurses in India. And then they're coming here after they wait 10 years. Is that ideal? No. Is it better to have this option if you wanted to work in America eventually and you plan ahead? Yeah. So India has it the worst. The worst. Keep going. The Central American countries, Honduras, Guatemala, El Salvador. Well, good news there. It's also current. So like Mexico and Vietnam, the Central American countries, El Salvador, Guatemala, Honduras, you can get a green card started and work authorization while you're on OPT after your nursing education. That's good news. Let's go to the next column. China, mainland China. What's the date in the box? EB3. It is July 2015. It's about a 4-year wait. Same thing with these poor people. If they want to be nurses and they don't have an H-1B and they come out of a program and get 1 year of OPT, 1 year of OPT is way shorter than the 4 years you need to get the green card. Where are these poor people waiting? They're probably working outside America, Canada, the UAE, maybe they're working back in China. You could be a nurse anywhere on earth and wait for an American green card based on nursing in America. You can do that. That's how this works. Going the other way, one more column, every other place on earth that I didn't just mention. The column is called all chargeability areas except the ones I just listed. Just write it in English, all chargeability areas. It just simply means every other place on earth where there's no other column listing a country name. It's all the unnamed countries with no column. This is their column. And look at that. There's a C in the box. So a young lady just this week asked me, I'm from Iran. I passed my NCLEX test. I've got all the credentials I need to apply for a green card. Once I get the job offer, can I apply for the green card and start working? And in the box for Iran, which is the first column, third row, that box has a letter C in it. There is no waiting time. It's just the waiting time to process the paper. So if you get the job offer, young lady from Iran, you file the I-140, boom, 2 weeks later, premium processing, it's approved. You get right in line for the green card. And in Trump world, 5, 6, 7, 8 months later, you get work permission based on your pending green card. That's a good thing. So wait times have gotten better. Much better. And that's the update to the 2013 Nursing System is Broken video. It's still broken,